The type of lyricism we write, strike a prism, ignites the light that's in them like Mike.
What's up, everybody, man? Welcome back to another Nova Rockafeller reaction. Man, I'm happy to be here, man. Happy such a, we got the 5K subs, so we on to the next K. You know what I'm saying? We on to that 10K, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to do something a little bit different. One of the commenters that said he had a hard time understanding this, so I would love to put my expertise on here. Let me get my cheat sheet up real quick. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, let's get to it, man. We got 2 minutes, man. We about to break this down. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his...
Oh, hold up. I played the slowed down version, my bad. All right. Let's get it.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his place, so I watered it with whiskey.
Hold up. Let me make sure the speed is right. Okay, it's normal. All right, let's go back.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his place, so I watered it with whiskey, spoke in tongues at his grave. You think the devil's on his way, the way I cycle through plagues, a ballerina in a box for the spiral I made.
God, bro, her enunciation is so good, bro. Just check out the strength of the way she started out that verse, bro.
So I watered it with... Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his place, so I watered it with whiskey, spoke in tongues at his grave. You think the devil's on it?
So she's saying Tom took the pain and nothing grew back in his place. So basically, Tom helped her heal.
His way, the way I cycle through plagues, a ballerina in a box for the spiral I made.
Ooh, hold up. We gotta rewind that again. Hold up.
Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his place, so I watered it with whiskey, spoke in tongues at his grave. You think the devil's on his way, the way I cycle through plagues, a ballerina.
You say you think the devil's on his way the way you cycle through plagues. That's a biblical reference.
In a box for the spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days in a city full of sirens and...
She go around in circles in the cycles for days. So think about 7 days. She might be scheming. Hold up.
Like tidal and waves. I swim, cycle through days in a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves. I swim out past the...
Hold up. I feel like
box for the spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days in a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves. I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades until...
Hello? Dude, she is spitting. Hold up. Because I got my cheat sheet. So the cheat sheet say time took the pain, but then nothing grew back in its place.
I go around in circles and I cycle. It's grave. You think the devil's on his way, the way I cycle through plague.
Well, listen to that slight deeper voice in the background.
It's a ballerina in a box for the spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days in a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves.
In a city full of sirens, she said, I go around in circles and I cycle through days in a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves.
I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming my name.
So she said, I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades until the stars are clear as ever and they screaming my name, Nova. She said, I go around in circles and cycle through days. Wait a minute, let's go a couple bars back. She said, a ballerina in a box, and for the spiral I'm made. So you remember those ballerinas that you open the box and they're spinning? That's what she's referring to on that one. She said, I go around in cycles and a cycle through days. So think 7 days. I'm in the city. So all week. So I wonder what black title and waves mean. And I'll be honest, I ain't got a good understanding of black title and waves. So I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming my name. Now that sounds kind of biblical because they say that in the host of heaven sing praises unto the Most High all day long. But let's listen more. Let's see.
I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Jesus.
Man, let's talk about this hook. Say, I'm so dead, if I died, I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber Ford Focus. All I see is red, and I feel like Moses. You know, Red Sea, one of the plagues. She mentioned one of the plagues in her first verse, but then she mentioned the Red Sea. You know what I'm saying? Remember the plague or Red Sea of plagues that the water turned to blood? That's an Exodus reference. All I see is reds and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Okay, let's go with the second verse. It already looked kind of sinister, so let's go.
And I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons. Fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling. I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager.
You not notice that voice is still, that small, deep voice is still in the back. I'm taking notice to that because Tom and Nova is a true artist, so everything has a meaning to it. So she talking about what she's going through.
Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons. Fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling.
Say, okay. They're fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling. So think about, I would compare that line mostly to like Mortal Kombat. Remember on Mortal Kombat, the more enemies you fought, you know what I'm saying, you went up until you got to the highest peak.
I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you ain't your rager.
So it sounds like she's fighting her temptations to go. Because I know when you say things like rager, like are you talking about a rage? You know what I'm saying? Like a rave. But let's see. I wonder who she's talking to though.
In them levels, final boss will be the ceiling. I'm ignoring every.
I like the simplicity of this beat too. The simplicity of this beat is just like it's a beat for spitters. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing hard going on. It's just like, you know, I'm pronouncing. It's a beat that lets your voice stand out. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds kind of old school too. It kind of got that boom. It still got that boom pap feel.
Every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you ain't your rager. Another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper, set the flame and then swallow. Because the sacrifice was safe. Another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk. Where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill.
This is also, this ain't just bars, bro. This is poetry, bro. This ain't just bars. This is poetry.
And every call, might as well have got a pager.
You said, I'm ignoring every call, might as well got a pager. Remember in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you page somebody, you don't know if you're going to call them back.
only showing up the paper, so man, you ain't your rager. Another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper set the flame.
Say another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper. She's referring to something. Maybe what she saw in this dream.
And then swallow because the sacrifice was safe.
Set a flame, then swallowed it because the sacrifice is safer. Another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper. Set a flame and then swallowed because the sacrifice was safer. Now there are rituals out there, like I did it one time, like if you write a name on paper and you set a flame to it, it's almost like you're letting it go. But I wonder what the face from the bad dream she was having. This is a banger. This is a banger. I like this.
For another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk, where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill.
Another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk, where I'm on a name on a credit card which I can't pay the bill. Another stranger. I'm gonna try to picture the imagery of that. Another stranger that I smile at when I'm out buying milk, where I'm a name on a credit card which I can't pay the bill. Let's see where this goes.
I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice.
I like what she added on that. I like that extra voice she added on that. Let's go back. Cause it's almost like there's another voice yelling with her.
Focus, all I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck.
Why hasn't this song gone viral?
I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I don't need nobody when it pops off.
Hold up. I gotta unlock my phone. Okay. I think that was just blurring out the color.
Focus, all I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody when it pops off. Yeah, I don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off. All the blood that's on my hands can never get washed off. I got fans to pull up on you like Bar-ALYSIS.
Okay, so all I need is nobody when that pops off. You don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off. I like how that connect. Like she said that I don't need anybody when that pops off. So think about a drive-by, right? So you don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off. It almost kind of reminds me of Boys from the Hood when Cuba Gooding got dropped off before your homie tried to go back and open fire on the dude that killed Ricky. Hey, sweetie.
I don't need nobody when that pops off. You don't like the way I'm going, you can get dropped off. All the blood that's on my hands can never get washed off. I got fans to pull up on you like
Ba-ra-ba-ba. I like the syllable use right there. Washed off, pop, pop, ba-ra-ba-ba. He said all the blood that's on my hands can never be. So she just, she can't wipe everything off. She's not gonna get forgiveness for everything she did. She said, I got fans to pull up on you, and I think that's a little sign out to Hog, you know what I'm saying, coming to hit them with that support. So I'm kind of looking and glancing back and forth at the lyrics. So
I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck.
I want to go back to that second verse. Let me see. I want to go back to that second verse real quick.
Ignoring every call, my
I think this is the best verse, but at least the one that's the most complex.
Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons. Fighting them in levels, final boss will be the ceiling.
Y'all know that. That's a reference to video games.
I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you ain't your rager. Another face from a bad dream. A name I wrote on paper, set the flame and then swallow. Because the sacrifice was safe. Another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk. Where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill.
Ooh. Them last 4 bars are the ones that I'm kind of confused on. Not that it was confusing to hear, but kind of interpret. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the last 4 bars of the second verse. Say another stranger that I smile at when I'm out buying milk, where I'm a name on a credit card which I can't pay the bill. Another stranger I smile at when I'm out buying milk. That's interesting. These last 4 bars, I could kind of get most of everything. Said Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons, fighting them in levels, final boss be the ceiling. Like that's easy to understand. But she's but let's check out the imagery in the video real quick.
While I'm out buying milk, where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill. I'm so dead.
Let me say, I'm so dead. If I died, I wouldn't know this. Pull up at the gates in the Uber for Focus. The hook is interesting. The hook is very interesting. I think all in all, man, this is an amazing song, man. I don't understand how this song isn't viral at all. And this should have way more views than it does. And if it got, let me check the views. Let me check the views on this. 900,000. This should be about 10. This should have been like 10 million. This is a great song, actually. It's like she's like what? I don't even want to compare her to Gwen Stefani, but that's I don't have anybody to compare her to, which is good. So let me know, guys, man. Let me know what those last 4 bars on the second verse. Let me know your interpretation, man. Because a lot of this, you know, I do the best I can to kind of break these bars down and stuff and break down the meaning according to what's being shown on the video. But I do really think that this song is about, just think about it. Jesus on my neck, right? And then on the second verse, she starts spewing up dark liquid, which is like an exorcism. So I would assume that this is a song about her demons and her trying to fight her demons. And she's acknowledging a lot of things, and she's you know, accepted it. You know, she can't wipe everything clean, but I really think these songs, these type of songs that she does have, the ones I've seen so far, are the ones that's like really helping her heal. You know what I'm saying? I think it's the same thing for Tom too. So let me know, man. Post your comments down below, man. I really enjoyed this one. Jesus on my neck, Nova Rockafeller reaction, man. Man, don't forget to hit that music playlist over here and hit the like button and subscribe if you like more of this kind of content. Peace.